Alright everyone, NPC Unknown here and welcome to the channel. In this video, we've got some Overwatch 2 beta feedback stating that Junker Queen feels like an improvement on Roadhog. Overwatch 2's new tank, Junker Queen, feels like Roadhog with a higher skill floor and more satisfying damage output. The second Overwatch 2 beta is in full swing, as exemplified by Blizzard's partnership with Twitch for its Support a Streamer event. Drawing viewers to the beta streams, the game's developers are promising that everyone who signed up for the beta will have access to it by July 14th. That leaves a window of 4 days before it finishes or closes on July 18th. For those fortunate enough to already begun playing the beta, they may have noticed a long queue for tanks as compared to Overwatch Prime, with the new gameplay format consisting of 5 versus 5 teamfights rather than 6 versus 6, and everyone clamoring to play Junker Queen. It does make sense that wait times would be a bit extended. It's finally Junker Queen's turn to take players to the wasteland. Her similarities to Roadhog are noteworthy. Junker Queen is the new meta. While Junker Queen's kit is fairly self-explanatory, using her effectively in order to get picks can prove difficult. Streamers and beta players alike have noticed that the newest Overwatch 2 tank can cause real problems to the squishies on an opposing team, which typically places her towards the top of the scoreboard in terms of damage dealt. Following Overwatch 2's reworks for Roadhog, players may have noticed the rebellious tank can still deal quite a bit of damage, but it's rare to see him being picked in the beta over the likes of Junker Queen, Sigma and Orisa. It's likely that his lack of mobility in a faster paced game makes him more vulnerable target, and it's critical that the lone tank stays alive to protect their team. Junker Queen is a more logical choice because she can simply move around quicker and stay alive longer. Junker Queen excels where Roadhog lacks. Junker Queen is the answer for Roadhog mains that can't find any footing in the beta. After all, she's a junk-themed character who wields a shotgun and can pull people towards her, even if the distance isn't quite as long as Roadhog's hook. The leader of Junker Town, while being a tank, is not as physically imposing as some of her predecessors. However, she's lean and fast, which are both aspects that make her harder to hit. Overwatch 2's Roadhog shouldn't be written off as an easy character to play, but the skill floor required for Junker Queen appears to be higher because of the precision she requires. If a player can hit their shots or throw their jagged blade accurately, she can get a lot of value. On top of this, her commanding shout, which currently comes with an 11-second cooldown, proves to be incredibly helpful in team fights, as it increases her HP by 200, while all nearby allies get 100. Of course, Roadhog can still heal himself with Take a Breather, but it doesn't benefit anyone else. Has Roadhog become obsolete? What truly makes Junker Queen a more viable selection than Roadhog at the moment is her passive healing ability and her ultimate's anti-heal. Just doing damage to other characters with the vicious Junker Queen allows her to gain XP, and hitting multiple enemies at once with Carnage will damage them over time while also healing her. Even just using her melee will apply her passives, which means it has more value than just trying to get the last bit of health from a low enemy. Being more aggressive in Overwatch 2 can pay dividends. Junker Queen's ultimate appears to be a combination of Ana's Biotic Grenade and Lucio's Speed Boost, both of which are game changers on their own. The whole Hog ultimate is certainly nothing to be scoffed at, but really excels when pushing enemies off a point. It's just not as versatile. Also, Junker Queen can get close and personal to the enemy team, so long as she plays with her healers at the right time. Roadhog, at least in the first Overwatch, is better known for flanking to get picks. This could be seen as a selfish play, but can pay off, but is also extremely risky and perhaps not worth the effort in the 5 versus 5 format. It seems that Overwatch 2 beta needs playable tanks to fit the new playstyle in various environments, rather than just at certain moments. It may be that the introduction of tanks with higher damage output and fewer shields, Roadhog will be receiving another rework before the official launch of the game in October. Heroes such as Sumatra and Mercy have already received reworks that Blizzard is experimenting with in order to balance them out in the new meta, with Sumatra no longer having a permanent teleporter and Mercy gaining an automatic super jump. Roadhog may need attention next. Overwatch 2 is currently on beta for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One and PC. The game launches in early access on October 4th, and it'll be free to play. I've been the NPC Unknown. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. Please like, comment and subscribe. From me to you, this video is game over.